This game is not suitable for lovely cyanide, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to start playing this game, and I hope you all enjoy my trip. New game. Hey! Wow. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. The kind of... But it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Ah, that's kind of rude. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up. Okay. I overslept again. But I caught it this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Cyanide. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Cyanide, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year. I did? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh, that's kind of rude. What a jackass. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Socializing isn't that important for going to college, but whatever. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Actually, I wouldn't know. And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because because you're not used to the real world. I have to look that up later. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Because I don't do that. Not at all. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things. I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Aha! Disassociating. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. You fucking judge her for shit. Damn. Hot kettle. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Ow. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Mimi. Sayori is the vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she did it just because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Wow, you're an asshole. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. What? Your interest in literature is even less because she's the vice president. I don't think I like you. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday we're bringing a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Don't do that. I try not to. I do it anyways, but I try not to. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Yes, let's go! Haha! I am triumphant. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I mean, who wouldn't sell their soul for a cupcake, except for if you don't like sweets? I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school, upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! Told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says such nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Cyanide. It's what a nice surprise. Girl 1 looks like Luna. Girl 2 looks like, I don't know, a bit of a jerk. Girl 3 looks like a motherly type. Welcome to the club. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is... You're the one who made the cupcakes. Really? You seem like a jerk. Anyways, the girl whose sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Oh, she might be older. Who knows? Maybe it's stunted growth. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Cyanide. I'm not sure I gave it the right voice, but I'm sticking with it. Monika smiles sweetly. She's bouncy. Maybe I should have given her another voice, but whatever. I'm sticking with it. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Cyanide. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I wonder what that means. I kinda want to see these cupcakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. That sounds fucking adorable. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full. Oh. Okay, I guess I should have read that differently. And has already managed to get icing on her face. Not surprising. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Yeah. What you do is you take the bottom off and you smush it on the top, and then eat it like a sandwich. Natsuki is quiet. Oh wait, that might insult Natsuki. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take that bite? It's kind of making me a little nervous. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Like in an anime or something? I don't know. Made them for you or anything. And well, you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe not. Oh wait. Well, maybe. But not for you. no, you, dummy. Alright. Damn, tsundere-chan. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying his tea set. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, yeah. I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Yeah. She's almost as anxious as I am. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. As I sit here with a cup of tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. You judging me, Monica? Monica? So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. But I was. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Man, she sounds really adult. As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the policies around the major clubs. It feels nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a good leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the new idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Cyanide, what kind of things do you like to read about? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I quietly mutter to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Yeah. I mean, I really was into Terry Pratchett. Terry Pratchett's stories are really great. Young Gaiman's pretty good too. And telling a good story with such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yeah. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I mean, same. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop. Oh, for a loop. She called me stupid. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's not worrying. I read a horror book once. I haven't. Wait, no, yes I have. That's a lie. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Huh. I mean, fair. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at a world, if only for a brief moment. Uh-huh. Sure. Brief. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Saria sidles behind Natsuki and puts a hand on her shoulder. You sure she doesn't have a crush on her? I'm not cute! Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. That's really assumptive. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. Isn't that right, Cyanide? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was joining the club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, sorry, I thought... Cyanide. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me and jumps up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Cyanide, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my immunity of her writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up in me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Cyanide, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Really? Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess I'll start with writing a poem tonight. Alright. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with your poem the most. Okay. 1 out of 20. Am I picking out words from this page, or... Anyways, dark, extreme, precious, meager, fallible, mouse, starscape, heart, ribbon, summer. Starscape. Aha! Fury bounced. Oh, new page. Melancholy, philosophy, candy, peace, parfait, uncanny, scars, play, fester, kiss. Starscapes, kiss. Okay. Apparently Natsuki. Page 3. Uncontrollable journey, waterfall, aura, skipping, anger, depression, intellectual, extraordinary, ocean. Extraordinary. Okay, apparently I'm getting one of each. 4. Sweet, shopping, unstable, pink, disoriented, secretive, entropy, sparkle, passion, nature. Disoriented? Page 5. Promise, disown, pure, captive, bliss, tenacious, funny, graveyard, judgment, judgment. I swear I'm not trying to pick anyone. Page 6 of 20. Unrestrained, romance, charm, spinning, friends, headphones, empty, heartbeat, milk, unrequited. Unrequited. Oh, okay. 7 of 20. Socks, jump, raindrops, question, joy, hurt, vivid, papa, jumpy, vivid. 8 of 20. Silly, clouds, hopeless, inferno, marshmallows, forgive, giggle, cry, analysis, fantasy. Inferno. Calm, 9 of 20. Calm, poof, whisper, embrace, blanket, cheeks, love, fun, flower, afterimage. Afterimage. Existence, landscape, dazzle, email, kitty, disarray, destiny, ambient, sunny, chocolate, destiny. Okay, apparently I'm going with Yuri mostly. At least in this one. 11 of 20. Vibrant, incongruent. I should look that word up. Sadness, sugar, pout, holiday, alone, dance, contamination, determination. Determination! I'm filled with determination. 12 of 20. Vivacious, party, lollipop, breathe, insight, skirt, whirlwind, strawberry, beer, puppy. 13 of 20. Twirl, unending, games, nightgown, treasure, music, covet, disaster, death, misfortune. Disaster? Okay, 14 of 20. Variance, swimsuit, incapable, prayer, explode, shiny, loud, tragedy, frightening, or fireplace. I'm not gonna go with fireflies because that reminds me of something. Prayer. Bouncy, horror. 15 out of 20. Bouncy, horror. Pain, peaceful, hope, broken, clumsy, rose, smile, universe. 16 of 20. Sticky, vanilla, heaven sent, defeat, bed, atone, excitement, beauty, memories, cage, tone. 17 of 20. Crimson, sing, fickle, marriage, desire, special, time, flying, rain cloud, anxiety. Anxiety. 19 of 20. Comfort, cute, climax, pop, together, melody, suicide, awesome, lust, lucky, lust? Okay. 19 of 20. Valentine, tears, feather, vertigo, color, train, electricity, amazing, agonizing, easy. Tears. 20 of 20. Hawaii, happiness, sensation, vacation, portrait, childhood, wonderful, warm, eternity, fair, eternity. Okay. I'm going to wrap this up here because I don't know how long I've been playing this, but we're gonna leave off on the first day. Anyways, that wraps up for today. If you liked it, please leave a like on the video so I know to continue with this. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I love you, bye-bye.